practice type pop-up. Please select entering
Look,
homes.
I'm gonna
Play
do
now is selected.
Balkans.
Selected. Oh, I was
First one is gonna be
Oklahoma. No, home team selects. Ready.
bad. Let's see which one is better. And
Entering game settings
first,
screen.
so let me check
Selected.
that.
No sides. Entering. Warning. Yes. Entering games.
Now I'm gonna play 1 minute because I'm
Water length
doing
option
every
is set
single
to
one.
1 minute.
People say this team could be Georgia.
This is a matchup we've been waiting
Yeah,
for.
get that 30.
Rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome
Yeah, I'll
to
be
Athens,
national
Georgia. We are
championship
between
game.
the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the third-ranked team, the Georgia
Oh,
Bulldogs.
freak!
Sports College Football, Chris Fowler.
I'm gonna go get a notebook real quick.
Let's get right to the action.
I'm gonna get short about something.
The Sooners will kick this away to get us going here. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs
taking up with the score.
first time today. Let's look at the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To the air, it's Stockton. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early down. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Yeah, shoot the ball first.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. Getting set with a 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel the movement between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. He's brought down after a big first down gain. And 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Breaks free. Oh, what a move. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Last chance for a touchdown here before halftime. It's 1st and 10. Finds an open target on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The receiver grabs it, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Stockton.
Throw, Georgia, throw it.
Locates the tight end.
Because we got close to touchdown.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Come on, Georgia.
To
Come
go.
on. 14 inches.
The tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker.
Yes.
That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma Sooners offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best of the biz for the start of this fourth quarter.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive at the 18. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this game is tough to defend because you're so concerned with putting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught in the backfield. It's Burks. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. With the catch, it's Burks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
I know they have big hopes for this drive of where it can ultimately end, but by not picking up that first down, we got a fourth down. They've got to get the first down before they worry about scoring.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And the quarterback will take a knee. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters. Just dominating football. This is a team that's had to deal with...
Entering home screen pay now is selected.
I'm very high.
Nope.
Let's give Georgia a break.
Florida State is Jacksonville, Iowa, Indiana is your selected.
And
No side is selected. Entering. Yes. Entering game settings screen. Event. Water length option is set to 1 minute. Event type option is set to advanced game.
This is a top 15 matchup featuring Big Ten versus ACC. Conferences with a long shared history on the hardwood and new-look lineups in football. Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we're going to see the Florida State Seminoles taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Indiana Hoosiers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Seminoles will kick this deep to get us going. And the kickoff will be a return. Coverage seems flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will have the football first here. And we check out tape on this offense. Your eye just goes to these highlight reel catches this elite wide receiver makes again and again.
And you know, one thing that stands out to me is not only does he get these chances to make plays, but the defenses, they do their homework. And what they typically will do is put a couple defenders on him. And when they do that, that's when it opens up other aspects of this offense that they're going to have to be able to take advantage of today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Mendoza. Grab near the sticks, it's Williams. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first down, it's play action. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark to that opening. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Bootleg looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Pemby. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Hunt over the middle. It's Pemby. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Mendoza. Grab by the receiver. He's tackled quickly. Yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Will we see a touchdown here in the first half? It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense sets up number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening to score on the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Pressure is coming, and he just throws it away there. Safe move, had nobody open. situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense can be very aggressive at this moment. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Well, if you're a fan of defense, this has been your kind of game. Scoreless with just one quarter to play. Get back to the 2014 battle between the Demon Deacons and the Hokies, which was scoreless going to overtime. That's a possibility today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And a timeout is called late in this tie
We
game.
need 21 minutes.
Choices coming up.
Can't wait anymore.
Pass here on 2nd down.